Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back, Christian with the Slaughter Motorsports channel. Before we get started, I want to go ahead and give a huge thanks to David behind the camera, because having someone to film instead of having to film and do all the work on the car makes it so much easier. So we haven't worked on a Z in about a month. I've been busy. If you guys saw my last video, you saw how I have a GT86 now, so that's been keeping me a little bit busy. But today we're going to be back in it. One thing I'm excited for is that there's no water in this car this time. Usually when I come, there's a shitload on the right side. But I fixed the seal last time, so thank God. So let me just go ahead and do a little recap of what we're about. So yeah, it's the 5.3 liter LM7 extra wings. So today, as you see, we already have like all the harness laid out. We did that a while ago, so everything's already plugged in. What we're gonna try doing is actually getting power to the ECU and then putting the ECU itself in the car. Right here, I also have the ISR brake line, so no problem. And yeah, that's really what I want to do today, is just make sure we get the wiring harness in, the clutch line if we can. I got to do one thing on the shifter. I think I made it too tight, so that's why it's not going to the 2nd, 4th, and 5th. And then I have a spare transmission, and I did the shifter movement in that, and you can actually see it gets, you need a little slippage on that lever arm where that pivot point is, so I think I just tightened it too much. So just little things, and then we're getting really close to finishing it, and I'm hoping we could do that by the end of this month, since after we do everything today, it should just be fluids and a power steering line, and even at then we don't need a power steering line to start it. So we're just kind of waiting for Victor, who's going to help us out. You guys have seen it on the channel. He's a little bit camera shy, so he's asked to not be on camera too much, but he's going to help us out, and as soon as he's done working on a car that he's working on, we'll go ahead and push the Z in. So we already took the condenser off. I'm actually going to leave that off. I do plan on getting AC in this, but we'll do that down the line once I have all the parts. So I'm just going to leave it off for now. And we got our fans. These are some cheap Amazon fans. I think I got them for like 20 bucks for both of them. They come with some little plastic tabs that you could, with different spots to put them on, so depending how you want to do it. And then these are just going to go on the inside. Come with all the stuff you need to do it, so it's super fucking easy. And yeah, we'll come back with you guys once it's done. So we got one on, pretty stable, a lot less sketchier than I thought it was going to be. I originally thought it was like, damn it, I don't know if it's going to work, thank you, I need a fan shroud. Came with all this stuff, super simple. Got springs right there so it keeps tension on it. These extra deluxe zip ties, these aren't even zip ties, these are like some work. So I'm just going to put the other one on, and then we'll put the radiator back in the car. So there we have it. We got the wires going out in the middle, so I'm figuring out the best way to probably do this is to have them go together, do all your wiring stuff up here, and I'll probably just run it along the radiator out to where it has to go. But looks pretty clean. Everything's color matched. Maybe eventually I'll get a bottom red hose, but so far so good. Let's go and put it back in the car. So this side, in case anyone was wondering, looks pretty normal. You just got your little tabs, so it doesn't really restrict airflow too much. This radiator will eventually be swapped out for something a little bit more high performance. Alright, so we just stepped out the shop, so because they're playing music, they don't want to get copyrighted or any of that stuff. So if you guys saw one of my last older videos, we already put the harness in the car. It's pretty straightforward. Ollie makes it extremely easy by labeling every single sensor, so it's as easy as can be. There's no guesswork. everything just slipped right on. So that's already in the car. What is not in the car so far is this, which looks like it's going to be power to the harness, if I had to guess. The actual ECU. I thought I had more stuff in here. I probably have it somewhere else. Oh yeah, no, this is it. Connect directly to battery terminals. So that's going to be the power. As far as this stuff, I'm not sure. Matt's got a Holley Dominator though, so thank God I got people that know their shit. And then we got the touchscreen and our O2 sensor. Yeah, so Holley got it with the O2 sensor. Shouldn't be anything too hard. It's windy out here, but yeah, I'll check in with you guys once you know exactly a little bit more. Like I said, yeah, if you haven't seen my last video, I got this. I go into it a little bit more. 2 videos ago, you saw that I had a Honda Civic that we hilariously used to push the 350Z into the shop, so that's no longer, but love the upgrade. Her name's Vanessa, if anyone's wondering. Gonna go clean the Z, because the Z is so dirty. It's actually, this one's a little dirtier than I like. It's just funny, because like this one I baby so much, because like it's the nicest thing I've pretty much ever owned. And then the Z is just like different. I love them both, but just for different reasons. Alright, so now we got the radiator fans in. We're going to start switching over to more of the harness stuff. But I'll show you guys a little bit under the car. And so this thing hanging off right here is going to be that's the OEM transmission harness. So we kept that to get to the side. We've got our Holley O2 sensor right here, and that's eventually going to run up to the rest of the harness. But one thing that I am going to do right here is I'm going to switch to clutch line. Yeah, so the long tube header is just making it a little bit too long for everything to reach around. So we got a longer one from ISR, and I'm just going to go ahead and pop that on, and shouldn't have any problems. Oh, this bitch is on there. Oh, yo, get a drink tank, get a drink tank. So that should be fine. So yeah, the bottom side's lining up, and that should give us plenty of clearance to go ahead and look at the spider webs on this. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so this clutch line is going to be more than long enough to replace the stock one. The stock one has a soft line that goes to the actual cylinder right here. But then for the rest of it, it's a hard line. I think my pedal's pressed down or something. That's not normal. There we go. There we go.
Give it a little edit.
A little 3D, bro. A little 3D action. Literally just sprayed right in my face. Oh shit, I don't know what's in there, but it's burning my hands. Welcome to Finger Tight Garage. It's the life. What's the best place? Because look, you see here, you see this line here? That's where it usually goes, but I know I could run it up here too. So I'm wondering if I should just stick it close. And then still it'll be away from the heat, as much as it will be, you know, with the header still being right there. But on the bright side, it's a Teflon wrap nylon, so it should be pretty strong. Just go straight from your clutch line, right between the cross frame and the headers. There is, I guess, if you wanted to run it up through here, you could, but there's a hole right here anyways. So I'm just going to use this one opposed to the OEM one, which is this hard line that's on the outside. So we're just going to run it straight to the cylinder. You're clear, right? Watch your head. So what do we have up here? You got this sensor, which is, oh, I think this is fuel and knock, which Matt says you just don't use on Gen 3s as opposed to Gen 4s. What the fuck is my O2 sensor? Frank, that needs to run to the bottom. Yeah, I still don't know what the fuck my O2 sensor is gonna plug into. I'll be honest, I'm just kind of stumped right now. Fun car though. It's gonna be great once it's done. I can't wait. You know what we can do? Get on the clutch line in the meantime. Get too old for this shit. I wonder if my ABS is still gonna work, because if not, it's so much more convenient to just fucking take it out. Easier to work on.
Always roll it on.
So I don't crash and die, dude. I used to, the disease, traction control, and everything was just like, for a while, so janky, nothing worked. So like, I was like, no driver's assist. And you're like, oh yeah, that's cool. Until like, it starts raining, you don't expect it, and you start drifting next to a minivan, and you're like, I'm endangering people's lives because my car isn't fucking working.
I get into that. Ooh.
Well, it's not so bad. Okay, so now we could take off that line. This is like one of those things that's just impossible to get a good shot of, just because like there's no space.
I feel like I'm getting a good shot.
I mean, they know where it is. You guys know where the clutch cylinder is.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Christian 5.3. He's never gonna get me fixed, and I haven't driven it for years. Christian sucks, but I'm a cool engine.
Oh, gee, thanks, 5.3. You're so cool. Alright, guys, David had to leave, but let me go and show you guys pretty much what everything is. So that is the new ISR clutch line. It's just fed up, and as you can see, we got the ISR line. Kind of a bit hard to see, get an angle, but going to the clutch cylinder. And then the old one's coming out, the hard line. And then as far as the harness, it's all figured out. So we got the ICT Multec, or DV1 to Multec 2 adapters. Our power harness, how we connect to the battery. This, I don't know why it says that. It says connected directly to cylinder head or some shit like that. But that's actually our O2 sensor, which we have. There is a pigtail that goes from the Holley O2 sensor to an adapter that connects to this one. So pretty much good on harness, good on the clutch line and the radiator fans. I'm just going to leave the condenser on, even though I do plan on getting the AC eventually back on. There's a kit by LA, I believe the company's called LOJ, that lets you mount the 350Z compressor onto it. So I'm still going to have to make some modifications. They said it wouldn't work unless you use their whole kit. But I think that because of the way I have the ICT kit aligned, where the alternator is on that side and frees up space here, I think I might be able to pull it off. But I'm just going to leave it off for now, just so we have more space. And the fans are looking good, and it matches the strip bar that I have over there. So kind of going for like a white and red thing. The whole car is going to be repainted and wrapped. But yeah. Alright guys, so it has been about a month since I filmed all the footage that you just watched. I'm just now getting to editing it. Yikes. But it's been a very eventful month, so fear not. Thank you for being patient with me, but it's going to open up a lot of opportunities down the line. I've been working with another YouTube channel, and it's growing extremely fast, so you guys should definitely go ahead and check out Boxer Baddies if you haven't already. A lot of interesting stuff going on with them and their performance, so the content is going to get extremely fun in the near future. Kind of in the building stage right now, so I just got to grind a lot. So the personal channel might not have as many updates. I don't really have as much time to work on the Z, but I know that it will enable me to do more in the future. So once again, thank you guys for being patient. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Everyone have a good day.